Good afternoon, Mr. Wood. Oh, and to you. Can we speak privately? Oh, certainly. Let's come in here. Just a dog and the couch. We can speak here. Very good. The fact that you called for me, I must need details. I'm busy. There's very few people in the world who have the opportunity of my services. I must insist that we keep this simple and to the facts. Now, this seems safe enough a place to talk. You may have noticed that I do all these things before we have barely greeted each other. I'm a very particular entity, you might say, Mr. Woods. Do you have some tea? And we can discuss the matter. Let's get to the point. Tom Beckman, of course, has spoken with you about a problem. I, however, chose to help Mr. Beckman out of some sort of duty. But there's actually more to the story than that. You see, Mr. Woods, you and I have been after the same canary for quite some time. And that canary has simply stumbled into our very same pot, as it were. If you can find any corroborating evidence, you would simply be assisting in my own investigation, Mr. Woods. Have a seat, and I will show you what I know now. Mr. Woods, do call me Winston. Should you call me at all, of course. I work best alone. We should show each other our cards. So as to formulate a strategy, I've seen your work, Mr. Woods. I must say, I absolutely agree with your basic premise. You've documented much helpful data, Arthur, but you've run into a dead end, and actions have occurred with no obvious reaction. A violation of natural law, Arthur. An action must have a reaction. An action that is equal and opposite, of course. Every step leaves its mark, no matter how lightly the step, Arthur. Our job is to find what seems invisible. Yet it is still there. It's a natural fact. Arthur, think of money as water. It runs from the highest to lowest elevation. Source is always at the highest elevation. Our money river runs on many directions, Arthur, into many streams and lakes and creeks, even underground, of course. Our money, so the source of our money river should be known. The various destinations of our river of money will lead us to our mutual quarry. Let's focus on the current area of the river, the flow to UGA. Where does this source point? It flows from large donors, so we begin there. An investigation of donors. So far, we can only say UGA hit a peak and since has dropped off. But is that significant? The financial aspects of college football are in a state of change, Arthur. NCAA settlement, the salary caps coming, the NIL fiasco, and the legal ramifications. And states are making laws, and I don't know how they're going to get a working system in this chaos. The transfer portal adding to that. So let's look at this critical time. Why would a large university at this critical time allow a cash cow like football to deteriorate? And it has deteriorated, at least on the performance end of the spectrum, steadily. The on-field stats and performance have gone down. However, Arthur, the seems at the moment the donations are unchanged or steady, despite obvious possibilities of that going south at some point. The general economy, the state of the world. College football is not immune to those things, but somehow, even though the team has slid in performance, the economy is going bad, and who knows what universities are going to do when the current administration finishes its task of reorganizing things. But the donations have been steady, and in fact, with data available, it appears as if they're doing just fine. So we are following the money, but let's stop for a minute and examine why people donate, especially at large levels, Arthur. Obviously, tax considerations always matter. But according to UGA, there are 7 major motivations to give large donations. Most want recognition. Others want to feel they have some control. The larger donations, details, are often private. But donations with stipulations could certainly be a thing. Well, Arthur, it was certainly nice meeting you. I've seen a lot of your work, but seeing you in person was a pleasure. I suggest you continue your investigation as you have so far, and I shall continue mine. I shall be down at your Hyatt for a short while. Here's my card. Be sure to stay in touch. I will certainly be seeing you soon, and we can compare our notes and perhaps inch forward just a bit at our investigation. Well, yeah, thank you, Winston. It was a pleasure meeting you. I had no idea such capable hands were already watching what I've been watching for a while. Very encouraging. So we will continue what we're doing, Winston, and perhaps we shall get a breakthrough. And maybe this river of money will lead to some destination.